And in this video we are going to design form, because now you have seen that in the previous video we are able to create anchor link, and then with the help of this araf contact.html, different HTML files were connected with the help of this anchor. Now you see, again, just to explain you from where I'm starting back. So this time I'm just running this application now, and there you see here it goes, and then I have put a java.html. so if I click it here, I go back to java.html. all these features are common to all these web pages, and some content I haven't put any content for this java.html. Same thing, if I go here, then this is my contact.html, and here I have put some forms. So now let me explain you that what I want to do right now is contact as HTML. So now here from scratch I'm going to create a division where I'll be putting the form elements where the user will be entering the data. So here I name it as div, and then I write my form, and inside the form I'll put the various divisions, and inside those divisions I'll put my input type equals text, and placeholder is name, and this is closing tag. So just I'm describing how you can input some elements from the user. Can get like the name, then here I can take the address, and then I have email, or I can say phone, and then I name the placeholder also as phone, and then I need 3 more. One for email, this is password, and this is a submit button. So here I name it as email, and this is email. This is called as password, and the placeholder name also goes like password. Then here I make the input type as submit, and then instead of the placeholder I'll use value that will be displaying the text on the button. So value equal submit. Now just save this all and see how this all looks. So there you have the name, email, password. Okay, then I go to Java and coming back to the contact. So there you see all these things are there, but this they are just placed one by one. I want them to be displayed nicely at the center. So I'll go into the cascade style sheet, and here you see that in this content I have a division, so I provide it a name and ID, that is my form, and then with the help of this ID I'll be decorating my CSS. So that I use div hash my form, and then I provide it a width of 450 pixel. 450 looks a little bigger. 400 pixel, or better I write 300 pixel, and then I write height as 35 pixel, height as 500 pixel, and I'll make the position as relative So position relative left I put 400 pixel and top just 50 pixel. So now let me save it, and then I go back and refresh my stuff. Now see, this has come at the center. If you want to push it little more further, then you can make it 500. So it will be just little more up. I better make it as 450. Okay, so this is for my FORM. Sorry, this is 400 is fine. Now I have some input text. I want to design them, so I'll design the elements like input type equals text, and then they are inside this divisions. First let me provide margin. So margin from all sides excuse me, margin from all side 10 pixel, and then width as 200 pixel and height as 35 pixel. I provide some border radius. So the border radius around the edge is 5 pixel. Okay, now let me save and you see how this looks. So it goes like this, and this name is your placeholder. Okay, then I think I can increase this form width little more, make it as 400 and this as 650, and then height, yes, and there I make it as 270. Okay, then since we have the different type of input elements and I want same kind of look and feel, so then I provide some for phone, then some here for email, then some here for the password, and then some for here, that is submit. But in the submit I put the margin as 50 density pixel, width I will take it just as 120, and the height I can make it 40. Border pixel 5 is fine. Let me save, let me refresh it. Now there you see, you have got your name, email, phone, password. Button is not seen because maybe, yes, here, oh, there is a problem with the submit button. Input type is submit and div. What is the problem? Oh, this double quote is not closed. Okay, now I think we can refresh it to see. Here you see your button. Now I coming back to this one. Okay, form division. So Control S, and let me read on the code again. Okay, So now there you see we have got our stuff nicely placed. If you want further more changes, then you can do, and that we'll study in our next video. Thank you very much. And in the slowly we'll returning back to the PHP, where we'll provide a lot of action with the JavaScript and PHP. So till now the form is ready, and this is how one more feature. I think instead of the address here, if you don't write this input type, if you better use the text area. So text area, and there you have to provide rows and columns. So rows I provide it as 40, and the columns, rows I think 6 rows are enough. Columns should be 40. Cols equals 40. Then the margin should play a great role. So text area margin of 10 dp would be first priority to make it bring in the same line. Text area width I take it as 270. Pixel. Okay, so width is 270 pixel, height we take it as 70 pixel, and then what this extra feature we have written, row is 5. Okay, now margin for submit, margin 10. Oh, this is problem, this 10 pixel. I always make mistake because I think I'm on Android application. Okay, now this is perfectly fine. Let me provide some border radius to it. Border radius, this is border radius, that is 6 px. Now we are kind of ready. So this is our application. Here you can use your name, you can change the font size, font color also. There you can address phone, and after clicking some action will be generated. Thank you very much. Just subscribe to our channel and keep watching us.